Hi everyone, and welcome to the first episode into the Google Search Console, and I'm going to be diving into what is inside the Search Console and what it means and the warnings and how to understand it. This will be the first episode out of 4, so let's get right into it. When you log into the Search Console, this is what you're going to see as the dashboard. I am actually using one of my client sites as he has some good data, and I wanted to give you a live view of what's really going on. So on your dashboard, you will see your current status. Obviously, you're looking for any red, but there are actually X's of any issues over here. Your search analytics just gives you a summary of how many clicks over the period of time, and your site maps are just giving you an indication if there's any warning. So you can come in here and quickly see if there's anything you really need to pay attention to right away. And I would put it into your calendar to check Google Search Console monthly to make sure that everything's working all right. So in this episode, we're actually going to go into the search appearance. If you hover over the eye, it'll tell you what this means. So the search appearance overview is what you actually see in the search engines. It's going to be the title and the snippet, extra site links, a search within the site, your URL, your rich snippets, which we'll get into, breadcrumbs, and more rich snippets. So that is what this search appearance is all about. Under structured data, this is going to be regarding how your data is actually coded. So in here, you just want to see if there's any errors. If there are, you're going to want to direct them to your developer to try to fix. There's micro format errors on this site, and to be honest, I have not found anything that states that micro formats have errors with your micro formats have a negative effect on your SEO. Schema.org definitely will. Schema.org is going to be relating to your rich snippets, but micro formats, if you click on it, it'll go into there, and all it is, it's saying that there's missing author, and missing is the last date it was updated, and you can click on it. Everything in here will tell us more. It tells you the page, tells you when it was crawled, the item type, the entry title, and then the content. And this isn't really important information from my perspective on any level, so I don't really worry about the micro formats. If you do find information out there that tells me I'm wrong, leave it in the comments and share that with me. At the top, you'll see more error types, whether it's missing updated, author, entry type, and you can filter it through. But for the most part on this site, there are no errors outside of those micro formats, so I'm happy with that. Rich cards are the same things as rich snippets. So in rich snippets, let's go back. The site links can be viewed as your schema.org and your rich snippets, but specifically events and products. They call them get started with your rich cards. So I went into another website that I have to actually show you what this looks like. And you have to activate a plugin on your WordPress site to actually use rich cards. And I will find that link and put it in the description. And then it's really easy to use. You just activate it and you fill out your information, and then Google can crawl it, and it makes it easier for Google to figure out what the page is about and then to present the information really nicely and like this for people on the SERPs pages. So in this particular site, I have 2 enhanceable cards. That means that they're there, but they could be better. You can see I started to activate that around the middle of December, which is true. That's when I actually put that plugin on this website and started to work with that. And when you click on that particular one, it's going to tell you what's missing. So it's missing some information is what it's looking for, what Google's looking for, and you would just go in and fill that information in. And it's off 2 recipes that I have on this website that's actually missing the information, so I can just keep going and it'll tell me in the actual link and how to fix that. So rich cards are really, really important. Google's been using them more and more. And if you're using WordPress, I would highly recommend you download the plugin. And if you're not using WordPress, if you're using Shopify or Squarespace, look and see what their options are for rich cards. I can't speak per se whether or not they have, what kind of options they have for that. Data highlighter can be an easier way to show up your site's data search. I have to be honest, I haven't actually used this yet. There is a video and you can follow it, and I almost guarantee that there'll be some educational information on YouTube itself in regards to that, and that's going to be something on my to-do list to look more into. And my understanding of it is just it allows you to specifically highlight what the page is about to make it easier for Google to crawl. HTML improvements are important. This is Google telling you whether there are some issues from an HTML perspective in order for them to read your site. So I'm not getting any issues for title tags or non-indexable account, but I am getting some duplicate meta description, so that is easy. So I have some, on this website up here, I have some t-shirts that I sell, and I make donations to Autism Canada to support our kids, and I have obviously replicated the meta description for all of these. Now, I'm not too worried about that because the meta description is more for user experience than for the crawlers and the index, but it is something to keep in mind for the future. Other than that, you don't actually want to see any issues in here. Accelerated mobile pages are important. So AMP pages, Google released that mobile accelerated pages will start to become important, if my memory serves me, in the fall of 2015, and they're really starting to push it. And it's essentially you can use a plugin that makes it AMP friendly, and it removes a lot of the heaviness of a page so that it loads faster on mobile. Is essentially the nutshell of it. That includes sometimes the images, and it's all about making your pages load fast and look good on mobile devices, so that and this is a good thing for you too, so that users actually use your site, that your bounce rates go down, etc., etc. So I actually have this set up, and I'm surprised it's not picking it up, but I actually do have this set up on this page. So I'm going to look into that. So those are the issues under search appearance. Structured data, which is how things are set up. Your rich cards, really look into getting the plugin installed for your rich cards. Data highlighter, which is very similar. Fix any HTML improvements and get your site friendly, mobile friendly. And the links for the plugins for these two items I will have in the description. So that is it for search appearance. Next video will be on your actual search traffic. So we will see you there.